Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Michelle, and this is Mila. And you can see her eyes a little different now, pretty much for life. But anyway, I wanted to share what is entailed and the research you should do before getting any dog. But specifically, I've been asked a lot of questions about what should I do before I get a French Bulldog. And I said, well, one of the first things you need to do is research who is breeding the dog. Are you getting it from a breeder? Are you getting it like from me, like a family friend that we knew? Where are you getting the dog from? The second thing that I wish I would have done a lot sooner, because I did it after I got Mila, was get a DNA test. Make sure you know exactly what you're getting into. Are there any health issues that might occur? Anything like that. Just make sure you know exactly what might you be getting yourself into. And I would do that with any breed. Obviously, if you're getting a mutt, you're doing a rescue, that's different. But if you're getting a purebred dog, I wish I would have done that differently. So step number 2 is get a DNA test before you commit to getting the dog that you want. Step number 3, high five, Mila. Yeah, she's like, where are my treats? Uh-oh, they all fell. Step number 3 is to make sure that you are financially secure enough to have a dog. So in the first year of having Mila, sit, high five. Yeah. She had to have an emergency surgery within the first 3 months. She was staying with a friend. They were watching her. She was a puppy. They left a bag of rice on the ground and she ate over a pound of raw rice, which required an emergency surgery. So by financially secure, I mean, there are so many times and people I hear taking their dog to the vet, especially with a Frenchie, a lot of spine issues, unfortunately, which I knew I was going to get, maybe have to see a neurologist in her lifetime. So within 40 or 24 hours of getting her, I got health insurance. So number 3 is making sure you financially can afford not only the food and doctors and preventative care, but like really emergency. Like, what are you gonna do if something happens? Because I see so many dogs that they can't afford an MRI, they can't afford getting health insurance, they can't afford doing a surgery, so they're just on pain meds. And unfortunately, you know, the vets don't operate like with humans, where if you go to the hospital, they'll treat you no matter what, right, Mila? We've been working on this. Kiss. Kiss. She doesn't want to do it because she sees all her food right there. So that brings me to step number 4, get pet insurance. I did it within 24 hours. The first day I had her without the insurance, I was so nervous, and it saves me thousands and thousands of dollars. And just so you know, financially, obviously, if you've watched a lot of our videos, I feed Mila premium raw freeze-dried diet. I get her pretty much anything she wants at her health food store, but between the surgeries, health insurance, premiums, preventative care, we do Banfield, food, and everything else, I added it up. In her first year, I spent about $1,000 a month. Now, my best friend has a rescue from Mexico, and she spends about $1,000 a year on her dog. So I think you just need to be prepared. You know, Mila unfortunately had the stomach surgery and then most recently had an eye surgery. Never thought I'd be seeing an eye doctor in her lifetime, but these are the things we don't plan for, right, Mila? Oh, you're such a good girl. She's like, can I have another treat? Yes. Oh, so making sure you financially are able to do and have a dog, but you know, you have the finances in case you need to get a dog sitter or travel or leave them at a dog hotel, whatever it may be. I think sometimes we're like, oh, we want a companion, but then we don't remember the responsibility it requires, right, Mila? Yes. High five. Yes, that's such a good girl. Other hand. Yes, that's such a good girl. And, you know, with Mila, we've done a lot of training, so that's also more of an investment. But because of that, we're able to do a lot of therapy work and other fun stuff. So I'll get down at Mila's level now. So step number 4 is make sure to, is that 4 or 5? We're at 4 or 5. Make sure you're financially set up for it. And number 4 or 5 is make sure to get health pet insurance for your dog. The one thing I regret right now is not adding on the holistic care. So one of the cool things that Mila and I do, one of my friends became an animal chiropractor. Mila, sit. Sit, baby. Thank you. And so when I go get my chiropractic care, Mila also does. However, I have to pay cash because I did not add on the acupuncture and chiropractic option that came with her insurance plan as an add-on. I missed it by a few days. So you are only able to add it within 30 days. And I wish I had it now because now we go to the chiropractor, right? We see Dr. Mindy. Yeah, Dr. Mindy. What else, Mila? I would say make sure for item number 6, you have plans for care during the day if you're at work, if you go to a 9-to-5 job. Luckily, we work at home, and I was like, I'm not gonna ever have a dog unless I work from home. I had a dog before and had to leave it at home in a crate, and it just got into so much ruckus, and it was just like more work than, it was more of a headache and work than it was the fun. So I love that we're home together and we get to work together every single day. But if you're considering getting a dog, I would highly think about your schedule, who's gonna care for your dog, etc. So those are my top 5 tips. Oops. Those are my top 5 tips for you about getting a dog or an animal, and especially if you're gonna get a Frenchie. Right, Mila? All right, high five. Let's say bye to everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Okay.